What's up, bro? You know, broke your ankle?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
that
on,
car
bro?
ran me over at a
Oh,
job
shit.
site.
What?
Oh man,
Damn.
can't tell me the position for it.
Hell no. Boy, out here on one leg. Oh, yeah?
But nowhere else really.
Yeah.
You know,
Anything? Anything else?
not that I see. I see a couple good whiting
Okay.
about 30 minutes ago. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough. Let's see what happens. Water's rough. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the water's doing. Right now, I'm about to throw. Right now, I'm about to throw this little diesel minnow. See if we can get tapped on that real quick. See what's going on out here. I'm gonna throw this quarter ounce right now. See what we can make happen. See how fast it's moving. Wow, to the bottom. Like it's pulling out. Okay, we might be able to do some nice drifts today. Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's see if we can make some drifts happen. Like it's pulling it back out there towards the south right now. Let's see what's going on for real. Not too many people on the pier today, man. These type of days you love. What's going on, chat, man? How y'all doing today? It is a lovely day out here. It is, man. Lovely day. Beautiful out here today, man. Not a cloud except for over there. And the water over here is back muddy again. It was nice the other day, but we're back to it. I'm only using a quarter ounce right now, and it's doing pretty good. It's not doing bad. You got a little bit of wind today, though, for sure. Jimbo, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I heard they were catching. My buddy just told me they caught some nice whiting today, and he said the sheep's head over there hitting right now. He's over there fishing for sheep's head. Yeah, I didn't bring no bait. I got just artificials. That's what I'm throwing right now. Right now I'm throwing this diesel minnow. I'll show it to you guys for those who just came in. But I might be making a switch over to shrimp or something. But this water's kind of dirty, so I think this presentation is not bad. It's a little darker, but this is what I'm using right now. All smiles, man. We are at we fishing at Main Street Pier right now, and I'm in Florida. The Main Street Pier is in Daytona Beach. Pretty famous pier, man. A lot of people like to come out here, man. You'll find this place absolutely packed on a Saturday and a Sunday. You gotta get here early. It's the only way. Yeah, Jam, man. They saying they catching whiting down there. So yeah, I ain't hear anything about no black drum today, but I did see some the other day. But the water was a little cleaner. It was nice color, good visibility. So and we was catching some flounder. So flounder are moving in. Hopefully they're just gonna get bigger and bigger. But we caught some. I caught maybe about a 19 pushing 20s somewhere up in there flounder this past weekend out here. So that was nice. Cool runners. We don't have any live. We got something close to a live though. We got artificial. That's about the closest you can get to a live. Do I have a white one? Yeah, I got some white. Put a white on. I'm thinking about putting on the shrimp though. Putting on the shrimp. See what that happens. White with the red tail. I don't know if I have any white with the red tail on them. I do have, I think I might have a few more all white, like all pearl whites. And what else? I had some white and chartreuse, white with the chartreuse tail, but I think I ran out of those. But I didn't reload on them. The bite wasn't that great on them. I don't know. It just, but these ones I'm trying out right now. They kind of in the test phase for me. I'm just giving them a good try, see if they actually working. I went out yesterday evening. I wasn't filming. I wasn't doing anything related to social media at all. I just went out and enjoyed the water. You know what I mean? And tossed the lures a little bit. I had maybe, I want to say like 3 flounder pinch onto this thing. I lost maybe like 2 other fish as well that I don't think were flounder. It was something else. So I don't know. This thing is all right so far. It's all right so far. But we still in the test phase though. Nah, the current, surprisingly, because like when I was out by the road, the wind was blowing kind of hard, but I'm out here now and it's like almost like, I wouldn't say nothing, but it's not as strong as it was at the road. And looking at the water, it kind of like it's moving kind of fast as well, but I mean it's not really that fast. I'm only using a quarter ounce right here, so I mean. So it's not much. And it's not really drifting fast either. I'm getting a straight line back actually. And it looks a lot rougher than what it appears. That's for sure. Cause I was thinking the same thing. I was like, damn, should I change this off? And then I was like, yeah, let me try it real quick. And then, hey, it's still working. It's not even drifting much. Try the white one first. All right, let's see what's happening. I don't know what this dude is talking about with these sevens. Where's my? I need my mod in the building. I need my mod in the building, so I can get this guy up out of there. I think I might have. I don't want to have copper or new penny paddle tails, but I think I have a few new penny shrimp. So I could definitely try that new penny as well and see what happens. Jesse, yeah, I have bait casters, but for my jigging though, I mean I use it, but I typically use the spinning reel for jigging. But I do have a few. Kyle, what's the biggest fish I've ever caught? I want to say maybe a redfish, and that guy was measured at 48 inches, 48, 49 inches, somewhere in there. Pretty solid fish. That was a hell of a fight right there. That was one hell of a fight. Mimo, we at Main Street Pier. Yeah, it's not that strong, surprisingly, man. I'm surprised my dang self. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, what I'll do is, I'm gonna go through my bag real quick, ruffle through it, and I'll pick out some options, man. I'm gonna pick out some options and let you guys pick what lure I'm gonna use next. But you know, the most count wins. So whatever lure is voted for the most, that's what I'm gonna go with. So let me give this one more toss, and we're gonna switch it up, and we're gonna go with something different and see what we can find here. They don't seem to be keyed in on the paddle tail yet. Well, maybe, I don't know. They don't seem to be keyed in on the paddle tail yet. But I'll be sure that this thing right here should work if they were. If they were as keyed in on it, I'll be pretty sure that this guy should work. Because it looks just like a mullet. True Flow Motion, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing today? We tossing this old diesel minnow here, man. See if he gonna get pinched. Oh, diesel minnow. I'll show it to you here in a second. I'm about to reel in anyway. We got this guy on, but we actually getting ready to make a switch. I'm about to pull out some options here, and I'm gonna let you guys choose what y'all think gonna get the bite here right now. We got muddy conditions, not too much wind. The nice water is sitting right off the edge out there, right out there, man. The nice, clear, clean water. And here it's muddy. We're not having too much of it's not too much of a current going on right now. So I'm using a paddle tail right now, but it's just not much action on it. So We're gonna choose something in here. We're gonna get out a few options and let y'all see what's going on. See what we want to use. I don't know about these. What else we got down up in here? White, pink. We bring out whites already. Oh, we got whites here. Alright, this should be, because this is hella options right here. Ouch, my knees. Alright, so here's that new penny. We only have one in here. Well, that's a smaller short, but we have that color and new penny as well, so we'll put that one back. Alright. So, here we have the options, man. Yeah, we got catfish and salt bigly. For sure, we got nasty old catfish out here. Blizzard, we at Main Street Pier. Kyle, we in Florida, baby. You got that right, Ralph. Daytona Beach, man. You already know. Hey, Jam, man, you say you watch me from the bushes. Ain't no bushes over here. Falcon, we at Main Street. What's going on, Evan? How you doing today, bro? Hey, Jam, I know you wouldn't give me no bad info, bro. And I ain't take it as that. But here we have our options. We have our options here. Oh, I'm missing one. Because I kind of want to use this other one, too. I kind of want to use this one. It did pretty well here. I want to kind of use that one. It did fairly well out here. Alright, so, and y'all get to look at what I'm using. Evan, we fishing for anything right now, man. We just fishing, you know what I mean? Not really targeting right now. But got your plugs. I don't have any, no, not right now. I lost them and just never got any more. Not yet. Not yet. If it's muddy, why not try a colorful one? I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see what you guys choose here in a second. Wave fishes. I think I heard of wave fishes, but not really. I don't really watch them though. Trendy trend. White with red tail. Okay. You've been pier fishing for 30 years? I can almost about say the same. My favorite fish? That's a hard one. I love snook, and not gonna lie, man, I love my mangrove snapper. That's a really good fish to me. I love mangrove snapper. But snook, flounder, mangrove snapper, probably in that order. All right, so guys, here we have it. We have the live ops, pink and white, the Ned shrimp. We got the new penny. We have this green paddle tail here. Fluorescent shrimp or white and fluorescent shrimp. We got quite a few options here, but if I was about to choose one to fish with, I would have probably chose one of these. giving you guys the opportunity right now to see what y'all gonna say. I appreciate it, Jam. I truly appreciate it. What's up, John? All right, so guys, which one should I use? How about we take this guy out of there? Which one should I use? What shrimp should I use here in this situation? What shrimp do you guys think I should use? What, this one? Yes, that's a pink. That's pink. That's a pink color. Should I use this one? Think I should go with that Pier White? Is that what you're saying? And I should hit that Pier White on them? That's a good one. Alright, we're gonna try that pink. Just give it a few tries, man. About 20 casts or something. You know, somewhere up in there. And I'll probably try this guy next. Out of them all, I'll probably try him next. And so let's see what happens here. Either way. We'll keep these guys on top so that way you find them easy. Hey, you know what, man? We're gonna sauce it up a little bit. We're gonna put a little bit of that cure on top of them. We'll sauce them up a little bit.
No, nothing yet.
Not yet. We're working on it, but not yet.
They don't take it with shrimp?
Yeah,
Shrimp?
yeah. Yeah, you got shrimp, that's good. We're gonna put a little bit of that cure on there. You said that the shrimp one, the live box. You said you love it. It's a nice looking presentation. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I love it. Let's see what happens with this guy. The white and pink. Shake, I am in United States, bro. United States, man. Yes, sir. That's what it's about, man. Adapting and changing. making switching variables. You know, see what's gonna work, see what don't work. Certain times, certain things work. Certain times it doesn't. You know, sometimes certain colors have a season. You know, it might work during the winter, but it might not be so good in the spring and the summer. You know, certain things like that you gotta like key in on.
You don't have a lighter, do
No, I don't.
you?
No problem. B Chandler, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing today, brother? Yeah, Jam, I let it go all the way down to the bottom. I'll make sure I'm sitting on bottom. I'm honestly trying to work it pretty slow, but the waves too, they lifted off the bottom as well. So yeah, I give it a few seconds before I even do anything. Let it do its thing, make sure it's nice and settled. I just pop it. No problem, Shake. If I'm saying that right, hopefully. Tyrone, no sir, no Cali. Flory, Florida. Andrea, I haven't caught anything yet. I haven't been here that long. But no, I haven't caught anything yet. Not yet. Hopefully we catch something today. The water's pretty dirty right now out here. So don't know how the fish are going to react to that. Probably not positively, but we'll find out, I guess. Didn't know the water was so dirty right here, right now. I've seen it worse, but it's dirtier than usual. A little dirtier than usual. Especially after this weekend. But a lot of the times, I think this water here is just based off like the wind. Really, it's just clouded because of the sand and stuff like that. But based off the wind is how I think it's gonna look out here. Because right out there, I mean, it's like Bahama blue water, like right here. And that wind is pushing from the east right now. So I think it's kind of stirring it up a little bit. Yeah, it depends on the watercolor, yeah. Let's see. Hey man, but I appreciate everybody for joining in today, man. I hope everybody having a blessed day so far, man. Hope everybody is having a blessed day, man. It's a beautiful day out here. At one point in time, a few weeks ago, I thought we wasn't gonna have days like this no more. It was like a whole week and a half straight of like overcast, heavy wind, rain. You know what I mean? Like, man, what is going on? Still getting that a lot of that wind though, but it's not as bad though as it was. Like every day was like 20, like 20 miles an hour wind plus. So I mean, I guess we can deal with some 12s and a couple 15s. You know. What's up, man? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Yeah, Kyle, for sure. That's why. That's also why I added a little bit of cure onto it. If they can't see it all the way, I guess they can probably try to smell it. You know, something like that. So, or they might be able to, if they do see it and they happen to clamp down on it, you know, they're gonna taste it and make them want to stay there. So, either way, try to give myself the little advantage. Sofa King, not too bad, man. How you doing today, brother? No fish yet, though, but we working on that here and now. I'm gonna give it this a toss on the other side as well, see what we can find, but we'll see what happens here. No, Mark, we haven't caught no grouper here that I've seen at least. I haven't seen actually no grouper caught here, like none. No, not even babies. So I don't know if the grouper are gonna be staged here. It might not be deep enough, and I'm sure it might. I mean, it should be enough structure, but I don't know. I just never seen one here, so I couldn't really tell you to be honest. I don't think there is. I don't really think there is. Let's try this out a little bit. See what happens. See which way the water going over here. It's so weird out here, man. The water can be going two different ways out here, man. One side is going one way, the other side is going another. It's kind of weird. Full bitter, I appreciate that sub, brother. I appreciate that sub, my man. I appreciate it more than you know. Give it a toss out. That's another thing. I gotta fight the wind out here a little bit. The wind will blow my line everywhere, so that's not ideal. So we gotta stick tight to the structure here. We're gonna have to stick tight to the structure. I want to go down to the end, but I don't want to I don't know, it's so weird, man, sometimes on YouTube. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if I can't be losing service, but sometimes my lives, they like to freeze or they loop or do something crazy. What was that? Oh, hopefully I'm not on the pilot. I think I am. I don't know, sometimes they just act crazy. So I want to go down to the end, but I don't want nothing to happen to the live because that's annoying. And I have perfect service. Hey, but over there, we fishing for whatever, really. We're just kind of fishing for whatever want to bite, to be honest with you. Nothing in particular. Nothing in particular. Alright, so we might have to switch over to the other color here now, because I don't think the white and pink is working. Yeah, what's up? I think I'm gonna switch it up here. This is, I mean, I've gotten bit on this color scheme here, but they might not be so keen on it right now. So we'll probably give it a switch. Wedcast from Poland, man. Big shout out to Poland, man. Big shout out to Poland, guys. Welcome to the live, brother. Welcome to 386. Appreciate that gift, brother. I appreciate that gift, man. Who is that? Billamoo. Big shout out to Billamoo, man. Appreciate that, brother. Let me read some of these chats real quick while I got the line in. Try to catch up. Try to catch up real fast. Are you doing some yard works up? About to hit a new Smyrna? Okay, that's gonna be a good time right at sunset, brother. That's when they gonna be hit. Tim, right now it's a high tide right now. It's a high tide. Black Rain, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? It's the love of the game, yes sir, Kyle. Kelvin, well, for time's sake, we don't really go and get no shrimp. I work right down the road from here, so I just come straight here, and I get straight to it. See, if I go and get shrimp, you know what I mean, that's gonna be like 30 minutes out of my time or something. But eventually, I probably will be using some bait in between, and have them for the next day and stuff like that. But it just depends on how I feel. But a lot of the times when I come out here after work, I just like to get straight to it, and I already have the lure. I have my bag full of lures, everything. So, it's just easy. And I catch a lot on lures, including out here, you know what I mean? You keep coming to the lives, man, and you'll see some fish, you know what I mean? Certain days, it's okay. You're gonna have bad days, of course. It's never, a day where, well, I don't want to say that, but it's never a day where you're gonna catch a fish. You're not gonna catch something every single time you come out here, but majority of the time I end up getting bites on something. So just keep coming to the live, brother, and keep checking it out, and I promise you're gonna see some fish. But yeah, I actually do catch fish out here on the lure, though. Might not look like it, but yeah, I do. Quite a bit, actually. So just don't let it, discourage you at all. Low rider. Shake, or is it Shaik? Which one is it? Put one for shake, or put two if it's Shaik. But any of those snapper was keepers? What up, John? How you doing, brother? Top FS. Top fisherman. What is that? Yeah, I do a lot of that too, John. But I don't know, these days, man, I just been getting into, well, what I do is I wait for bait to come around. Then that's typically when start using stuff. But I don't really like buying shrimp unless I'm going for like some snook or something like that. Then I'll go buy some shrimp and I try to get like some decent, nice shrimp. And but I typically, or when I'm going off to a pier or something like that, then I get some shrimp also. But I usually don't like to buy bait. I usually like to get whatever's presented to me, and that seems to work pretty well for me. But yeah, but Carolina rig, yo, yeah, that's one of the ways that's one of my techniques. Fish finder, knocker, they got them all. So just depends on whatever's working at the time. It's stirring up. Okay. Yeah, that wind. Yeah, that's another thing around here. So that's a good point. A lot of times, man, if you're not fishing in the right areas, or even just like during certain times, using shrimp here, you get a lot of catfish, man, especially like in the river. But you got to know how to fish with them, though. I would say that you got to know how to fish with them in order for them to kind of work for you. Just to be honest with you, if you put them where it needs to be, you should get some nice fish. And using the right technique, that's real important. Proper technique. He said that's why I should have used live shrimp. To be fair with you, man, I see some people down here using shrimp. Look like live shrimp, but either way, they got some shrimp on there. They ain't really catching nothing down there that I seen. But there's plenty of days I come out here where I don't see nobody catching anything, and I come out here and just waylay them on the lure. They come down and ask me what I'm doing or what I'm using. They see, I got everybody down here where I'm at. They was all over down at the other end, and I'll be down here by myself. And that's why everybody move down if they see a big fish come out. But that's also why I added the smell, the Procure on there though too, so give a little smell out there as well. So trying to make this thing work. Tyrone, I appreciate it, man. You do the same, brother. Yeah, man, I don't really like fishing here like that either when the water is kind of like this. It's not the best. It's not really super productive. Alright, let's switch this guy up. Time to switch this guy up there. Shit, sorry, I never caught a bear Monday. I always wanted to catch one. They look like they're hard fighters. lot of salmon in here. Jonathan, yeah, he was about to ask me what am I fishing for. Got that right. We looking for a monster. Got that part right. Definitely looking for a monster. So you see, we got that net waiting for him right there. Oh yeah, he's nice and ready. He ready to dip him. He ready to dip him. Give him the dunk of the century. Shake, yeah, I am letting it hit bottom. It is indeed hitting the bottom. Alright, we going with this guy here right now, man. Get this guy rigged up. That looks perfect. That looks good. So y'all been getting some snappers? Okay. Yeah, a guy when I was there last week, he ended up catching like a 14-inch mangrove, man. It was a nice one. Said when the water like that, they can't breathe. Okay. Okay, so snappers hitting everywhere. Max, man, we ain't hit nothing so far, man. Not yet, brother. Appreciate that, Rain. Yeah, man, y'all like and subscribe to the channel, brother. Matthew, Brazil, man, big shout out Brazil, bro. I always wanted to come there. That ain't bad, sup. 1 to 6 snappers in 2 or 3 hours. That ain't bad. You don't count the dinks. Okay, I hear you. Hey, a fish is a fish, you know what I mean? Big or small, you know what I mean? They don't make them no more or no less than a fish. But yeah, man, it's empty out here today, bro. It might have been some people out here earlier or something. It might not have been nothing too much going on. You know what I mean? I don't know. And so when I got here, it wasn't really nobody out here, so I don't know. But typically through the week, though, you know what I mean, is the best. You know, you get out, you get a lot more spots. You know, you can fish all over the place because there's hardly anybody out here. Normally during the week, you know, you'll find some more of like your regular guys that always fish out here, but it's not too crazy. Still, you can still find a lot of spots. That's right, Jonathan. Fishing and not catching. Hey Max, man, it's a different experience, man. I tell you that. saltwater fishing is like once you do it, man, you pretty much get hooked to it, man, because the fish here are big, powerful, and delicious. So that's a good combo, I say. Barella, watching from Colorado. That's what's up, brother. Big shout out to Colorado. Glad to have you in the live, man. Glad to have you in the live. It's not too bad, man, Max. It's not too windy. It's not too windy out here. Might sound like it, but it's not. It's actually not bad at all. It's actually kind of relieving because it is pretty hot. Got a piece of grass on there. Joseph, yes sir. A bad day of fishing is better than a great day at work. Every day of the week. We could be having a Christmas party, anything at work. I don't give a damn what we doing. Anything fun at work is still better. A bad day fishing is still better. Yeah, so you're right about that. That's another reason why I like using lures. You don't catch much trash fish on these. Typically, when you get hit on the lure, it's typically a good fish. You know, it's 9 times out of 10, it's a good fish. All the trash fish, they don't typically chase lures. So that is a great point right there. Yeah, Hudson, this is the what we call Lake Atlantic, the Atlantic Ocean. So you never know what you're gonna see out here. In fact, I was fishing right here, right where I am right now, and one day a pod of whales came out here, and y'all know how like the whales. I'm not sure what type of whale it is, or that it was, but like how the Pacific Life commercial, you know how the whale jumps out of the water and he lands on the side? Well, that's what the whales were doing out here. Like, they did it like numerous times. They were just jumping and landing, you know what I mean? It was crazy because that was the very first time I've ever witnessed that. You know, and I've always been in Florida fishing, doing all type of things, you know what I mean? And that was the very first time that I witnessed whales right off our coast right here. So that was a pretty cool experience right there, man. Anthony, man, welcome to the live, bro. Welcome to the live, man. Glad to have you in. Big shout out to New Zealand. Yeah, Max, I've caught sharks before. I've caught sharks. Don't typically like catching sharks, but yeah, I've caught them. Darren, what's going on, man? Welcome into the live. Glad you stopped by. Glad to have you in, man. Big shout out to Australia. Got all the countries in here. Glad to have y'all in. Good snapper fishing in New Zealand. Good fishing in general. Man, don't make me take a trip. Don't make me take a trip. Let me get my passport. Heading over there. Jonathan, how you drown a fish? You hold his gills underwater. You hold his gills shut. He'll drown. Yeah, I heard Australia has some great fishing out there, man. Biggins. Everything's big in Australia. Crocodiles, the snakes, fish. Everything's big in Australia. Oh no. Oh man, that was perfect. Wow. I had it bounce off this little post right here. This little post and bounced off and shot back there. Crazy. Crazy ricochet. Tizzle, we in FL, baby. Yeah, Gato, man. We see sharks up here all the time. Oh, no. Oh, man, I thought that was a fish. It was freaking seaweed. Yeah, we see sharks off the pier here all the time. Especially when the water's nice and clear, man. The sharks be all over. Sharks be all over it. Not all the time big ones. Like sometimes be like, like little 3 and 4 footers. But sometimes you see that 10 footer roll through. Every now and then you come through and hang out. He'll circle around the pier a few times. I just seen something right here. What was that? Was that a mullet? Yeah, so that was a pretty good sized mullet, to be honest. Let's see. Let's see if anything wanna mingle. Yeah, Jonathan, we use croakers. We use croakers to catch. We catch a lot of redfish and snook with them. I use them more so down south though. I don't know, man. I've been here and I've used bait fish out here. Only thing I've gotten hit on as far as bait fish was mullet. I've used all the other bait fish that I've seen out here, or that like we caught some little small spots and croakers and stuff. Threw them out and haven't really got much. Only thing that you really get hit on out here, I feel like, on with bait fish is damn sharks, man. I feel, man, like only thing that really I've ever seen got hit on bait fish out here is sharks. But when you use mullet though, live mullet, when they running, man, I've seen a lot of stuff caught on those. I mean, giant flounder, redfish, snook, I mean, you name it. I done seen everything hit the mullet that can hit it. That's a predator. But I don't know why all the other ones just don't work. I ain't gonna say they don't work, but I've tried the croakers out here and nothing. But I mean, they were more so like spots, cause there's like two different kind of croakers. There's the actual croaker, the one that's like making the croaking noise, and they call the spot croakers as well. So, but I use the spots out here because I catch them and they'll be perfect size, and I'll throw them out on a bigger rod and nothing. He'll die before he get hit. Neighbor or a neighbor, we're fishing with lures right now, and I'll show you that lure here in a second once I reel it in. But it's a shrimp profile with white and silver, like a fluorescent silver. I'll show you it in a second. But that's all we pretty much have right now are lures. I'm thinking I should go try the end of the pier, but like I said, I don't want no connection issues going on right now. So. don't know. We'll see. And then when I have connection issues, then you guys gonna want to leave, stuff like that. So I'm trying to prevent that. But it seems like right here in this area, we seem to be pretty good. Fishing for anything, really, man. Nothing in particular that we're looking for. Anything big, that's pretty much what I'm looking for right now. Anything upsize that want a tug, you know. Except for a shark. I don't really want to hook a shark. I don't really want to deal with it right now. You know, with all the teeth and all. Got to try to fight around that. You know, I don't really want to deal with that right now. Don't have any gloves or anything, so that'll be the last thing I want to catch. But I think I want to try down here closer towards the end. See what happens. I don't think you have to have fishing license out here, Max. On the pier, no, I don't think you have to have them out here. Anywhere else around here, yeah, you do, but not here on this pier. Yes, sir. Who's the? Is it Keandre or Keandra? But Daytona Beach, you already know it. Is it too late for sheep's head? They still catching them, but to be honest, they're moving out, so we're not catching a lot of big ones. So I guess you can say that. You can still catch a few here and there, a few big ones here and there, but for the most part, though, they are pretty much out. And I don't know if this damn thing gonna survive, man. This pier, I don't know if it's gonna survive if it get hit by a hurricane. Cause right now, these little waves right now are hitting it, and I can feel that motherfucker rocking or swaying a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't wanna. I'm gonna knock on some wood, but boy, you know, I don't feel like. I don't know if it's gonna last. Right, we have a smart guy named Jonathan in here. Look at the surfers catching some gnarly waves out there. Let's see if they out and about out here. See some fish hanging out right out here. I found them out here like a few weeks ago. They were hanging out all up in this area. I mean, schooled up, everything was out there. You had bluefish, trout, whiting, jacks. Everything was like all in the same pod. It's crazy. You didn't know what you were gonna pull out. Grumpy Bass, what's up, brother? Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing today? How y'all doing today? V. Murray from Richmond. What's going on, man? Shout out to Virginia. Truthfully, I don't like to use cut I like to use them live. I like those jokers be moving around down there. Me personally. To each his own though. Drill Daddy, what's up, bro? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for sure. I know I'm kind of late in the chat, but I'm trying to multitask a little bit. And you gotta really pay attention down here, man, or you lose your setups. If you even just touch these pillars down here, these columns, you out of there. So much stuff on them, lines and everything else, you out of there. So I'm just trying to multitask, but I'm getting there, everybody. But how you doing today, brother? Hope all is well. Maybe try a paddle tail or a shad. I don't know what's up, man. You gotta try something, huh? You gotta try something. Cause right now ain't nothing happening. You gotta do something. But I think it's just really the conditions out here. Cause I heard yesterday was really nice. That's probably what it is. They bit so good yesterday on Sunday, or not yesterday, but on Sunday. So maybe Monday they did bite pretty good too. I think it was way too windy. I don't know if they bit good yesterday or not. It could be the wind, too. East the least. We having the east wind today, and it's making the water look like this. Because Saturday the water was so nice, and we did not have an east wind. We had I want to say a northeast. I think we had a northeast wind, and it was just absolutely beautiful out here. But typically when it's coming from the north, it's usually nice out here. Fishing in general. I found that every time I come out here on the north, it's pretty good. What reason, I don't know. But I like to pay attention to the conditions and stuff like that to see what's going on. And try to see if I can key in on them, you know what I mean? For the winter though, man, I had them dialed in for the winter time. I had them dialed in, but now we done switched, so they pattern switched. So we gotta now try to figure out what they're gonna be doing now within this spring and summertime. What they're gonna be wanting. Appreciate that, Max, man. You have a great day, brother. Jay Meyer. This is Main Street Pier in Daytona Beach. Handle big fish. Nah, we in Florida, brother. Old school spoon. I was thinking about trying that bucktail. That might get something stirred up. I was just thinking about what else I can try. I think that bucktail might do something. We could try it though. I'm gonna go get it, tie it on, and see if we can make something happen with it. We'll see what happens. We gotta try to make something happen here, man. We getting skunked. Getting skunked. We're just gonna cut this guy off and tie the other one on and keep moving. I don't even know if I should even bring my damn drop net. I feel like if I bring my drop net, that's gonna make them like not bite. The moment I don't have it, that's when I get the big fish. You know what I mean? It gotta be some type of adversity in there. You know what I mean? A little bit. If it ain't no adversity, it ain't not gonna happen. I feel like. What's up, John? How you doing today, bro? Yeah, it ain't. It's actually not that bad, man. It looks a little rough, but I'm only using the 1/4 ounce right now, and I'm finding bottom. So it's really just the wind that you got to battle, kind of battle a little bit. But it's actually not too bad, man. It's not too bad. Getting ready to make a switch right now, man. Put on this bucktail, see if we can make something happen, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's been kind of slow, man. It's been kind of slow. I'm blaming it on the wind. Look, my man down there just caught a catfish. Ooh, no, no bueno, no catfish. You don't want catfish. All right, so we got a pink and a white here. Might go with the pink. That might go pink. It's a little heavier, I think, too. We're gonna try that pink out. Actually, I probably should go white. I tried out a pink lure earlier. It didn't really work out too well. So I think I'm gonna go with the white. Should I hook sharpest attack? Yeah, man, John, it's not the best conditions out here today, man. I'll tell you that. Water's real muddy, or real sandy, or dirty, or whatever. It's getting churned up pretty good. Definitely getting churned up pretty good. Hey, Drill Dad, that's what's up, bro, man. Hang out, man. Watch the show, baby. Hang out, watch the show, baby. We hoping we get hooked on something too, man. We gonna try to make it happen, man. I think the fish they done got to the point where like they on their time limit, like how when the time switch was when it was closing at 5. Those fish know that the pier closed at 5, dude. Because at 4:45, 4:50, at that time is when the fish start biting. It's crazy. All the time, like, and that was like on the regular. You can catch throughout the day too, but like they like really turn on during that time. Like you catch. I ain't gonna say you can't catch no fish out here. Like, of course you can catch fish all throughout the day, but it's like during that time, man, them fish, boy, they start thumping shit, get crazy. But I'm thinking they kind of switched up their time, to the 7 o'clock now, because it closes at 7 now with the time switch. When it goes forward, it closes at 7. When it goes back, it closes at 5. Dunlop and then South Causeway. I haven't seen too many black drum out there, but we've been catching other stuff though, man. Or I haven't been seeing too many reds either, to be honest. But there's some fish being caught, man. I'm about to make a post here in maybe tomorrow or one of them days, but show y'all what I caught out there over the weekend. Tommy Johnson, man, welcome to the live, man. Appreciate you for coming in and joining in on the live. Big shout out Virginia Beach, man. Virginia Beach in the house today, along with Australia, Poland, and a few others. Hey Jonathan, yes sir, man. Fishing can be expensive, for sure. It damn sure can. Because nowadays, man, I remember the days where we was able to go into like the bait shops or wherever, you know, get weights and stuff like that for cheap. Man, I'm talking about like, 10 cents a weight or something like that. Maybe 25 cents for maybe like a 1 ounce, something like that, cheap. Man, now it's like all that stuff has like triple, quadruple. It's like you can't find that now. Best thing to do is like do your own stuff. Like if you know how to make weights, you can melt down the metal and make the weights, jigs, all that different stuff, man. Like that's like the best way to go right now. What's up, boss man? How you doing? Pretty good. Dang, that ain't good. He said he been here, he's not even 5 minutes and already got 3 catfish. No bueno. Man. It's no bueno. Alright, we got this bucktail on right now. Working them out, man. Let them get in the workout. See what's going on down there. Hey, GH, MH. Hey, they tempt us to do it, man, because look how close to him, boy, is. That's like I can just toss it out like that here and hook him. You know what I mean? Them boys, they like to play with fire until they burn them, So we was to hook one over here. It ain't our fault, brother. You too close. They truly see that pole out way over there. Let's zoom in on it. See that pole right there? It's supposed to be on the other side of that. So, you can't blame us, bro. And I'm DTF, you know what I mean? For sure. Yeah, see, over the weekend was beautiful conditions, man. See how John just said it. See, he was out here Sunday and barely even a wave. And I bet the water was clear as well. It probably wasn't murky like how it is right now. Yeah, it ain't really been that much of a mother run this spring that I've seen. I mean, I have seen some now, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't call it a mother run. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily call it that. heard they've been running pretty good. I seen a pretty big one dude call. I mean, like that. Nice one. Yeah. In fact, what day was that? Friday? No, okay, so Saturday I seen a guy catch one too. And flounder were out here going crazy.
Yeah, over the river too. I've seen a guy jigging up.
Yeah. Caught one damn near 20 inches Saturday. Yeah. Hey, babe. Oh, Venice and teriyaki stir fry. That sounds really good. With burgers tonight. Okay. Y'all get to see my dinner menu. What y'all having for dinner? Y'all see what I'm having. All right, Carl. See you later, brother. Yeah, exactly. So by east wind, the water ain't really moving. That might be what it is. The water ain't moving. It's pushing it all towards the shore, and that's the reason why you got, this muddy conditions. See, I could toss right here. I'm not going left or right. I'm going in a straight line, straight back. You know, so there's not too much current going on. It's just the water just flowing back that way, pulling it straight in. That's what I'm hoping for though. So, but I don't know, man. This water might be a little too dirty for them pump. Might not be here right now. Might be a little further south. This water's pretty murky right here. Said Snook love them red and white ones that I got. Yeah, they like it because it's pretty much like a damn. The red and white ones I have are like it's pretty much like a what do you call it? Flare hawk, in a sense. Kyle, not yet, man. We still over, man. Only thing, this is what I caught right here. A lot of this right here. Caught a few bundles of that. It's the only thing so far. You toss what the surfer was. Maybe the fish hiding under them. Let's see. Alright, nobody behind me. Out here, man, people have a bad tendency to walk behind you. As you're about to cast and stuff. They must not know what that hook gonna do. Cause I don't want to hear that crying when it set into you. You should have walked behind me. Hey, hey, what's up, you stupid, man? Yeah, they picked the perfect day to come out here. Look, my boy, he ain't even moving. You know what I mean? He ain't going nowhere. I guess he chose the perfect day to come out here. Okay, you right about that. He ain't going that north wind to have their ass at damn sun go for real. That's so funny. In the south, we'll have them at Flagler Pier. James Pitts, what's going on, man? Welcome into the live, brother. Glad to have you in. Glad to have you in. It's not so funny. Hey, you know what's so funny? I was like, no, oh, maybe I shouldn't come out here today. Maybe I shouldn't go in the river. But I had said on a post, you getting the bike, bro? Yes, sir. They said I had said on the post that I'll be out here at 4:50, so I had to stand up to it. So if I would have went to another area, you know what I mean, that would have, took the time way back, and I would have been standing on my word. At that point, I would have been like so late. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just go. Oh yeah, you know it. You know it's he using live shrimp, catching all them kitties. My boy caught he done caught 4 or 5 of them already. He got another one. Damn, Drill. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how they do it, man. You gotta, it be patterns, you know what I mean? See, now they done switch their patterns, so you gotta figure out what they gonna do next, you know what I'm saying? And then when they come back, they might want crabs. They might, you know what I mean? You know, telling. But that's what's up, though, man. Dunlawton is a tough place to fish. Because those fish there, man, good goodness. You'll think there's no fish there sometimes. You think there's not a fish in that river. Jasmine, we are in Florida. We are in Daytona Beach, Florida. Yeah, man, these guys, man, they are truly disrespectful, though, man. Jonathan, these guys are truly disrespectful because they know that they're supposed to be over there and they don't bother even looking at pros are paying attention to them or whatever. But it is what it is though. They get caught, surf on, surf on. That's all it is to it. Man, boy, Jace up, boy. That sound kind of good, boy. Grilled chicken with some Alfredo pasta. Mm. Some Rasta pasta. Man, ain't no the feeling though, right? Than getting a getting a good bite on the lure. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better than that, bro. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. Getting on a good bite on artificial, bro, that's like the best. That's way better than live bait. Tell them the man of war is hugging the pier. Tell you, man. When they see days where it's not like real packed, they'll be all up under it, right next. See how close he is, because there ain't a lot of people out here. But they know they ain't supposed to be over here. But I guess they can take advantage of it because ain't nobody fishing right there for real. But me personally, I mean, do what you do. But I don't give a damn really. The fish, they ain't really. The fish gonna be out there still. You'll catch fish right in front of them, right on side of them. But if you get hooked though, it ain't my fault though. Just know you swimming with the danger. So I should, yeah. I see a shark, shark, shark. 10-footer, 20-footer, great white. Oh man, they are shit they paying. Yeah, man, that stink gel, man, sometimes get the job done. You know, I guess it can be somewhat psychological. You know what I mean? I guess it could be somewhat psychological, you know, but I have gotten hits on it, so like, it's hard to tell because I've gotten a lot of hits with it, and a lot of hits without it. So it's kind of hard to tell whether, like, because I'll toss it in and I've gotten hits as soon as I put it on, you know what I mean? But one thing I have noticed, like, I've thrown a lure and the small fish will get to it. They will peck the heck out of it. So I assume that it's pretty tasty. You know what I mean? It must taste good, and that's the whole purpose. Like for when the fish bite, sometimes they can short strike. Well, when they hit or they hit the lure and they taste that gel, that should make them want to hold on and take the whole thing in. But like I said, it could be psychological. Who knows? But the little small bait fish or whatever they were, you can feel them sometimes when you put that on. You can feel them just going crazy on it, pecking the crap out of it. So I don't know. It might have some good flavors for them. It might work. Really work. I kind of feel like it does work. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like it works. But there's been so many products where you're just like skeptical because you don't really know if it does or it doesn't. But I don't know. ProCure seems to be pretty solid. they got different flavors and out the wazoo. But one place don't hold all the flavors though. That's the only thing you gotta know. Because you can go to another shop somewhere and find completely different flavors. Some are the same, but then you're like, oh man, I ain't never seen this one. You know what I mean? They might have some flavor that you never seen, or so sometimes you just gotta look around and see what you can find. That boy said Cajun catfish nuggets. You don't want these. You don't want these catfish, my boy. These are straight bottom feeders. I seen they guts busted open. It's straight like gray and black shit come out. Like it's disgusting. These fish are nasty. Other fish, you'll cut them open, you know what I mean, and you'll see fish and different stuff like that coming out. These like straight mud come out of their guts. Huh? Not yet. Not yet. Some grass I got right now. Some damn grass. I'm tired of this damn grass. But it's not even on the top. A lot of it's on the bottom. A lot of that grass on the bottom. Fishing with you, man. What's up, brother? I'm using this old bucktail right now. Using a nice little bucktail. Hey, this mother skunk. What are you doing? Little bird living on my stuff. That is cool stuff, man. He got his girlfriend to fish with him. She carrying her lure pole. He carrying his. It's cool stuff. That's what I dream of. I ain't gonna catch him, bro. I ain't gonna catch him. I ain't trying to hook that guy. Waste my time. I need one of these fish to come out this water, man. What is going on? I don't think there's nothing here today, guys. I don't know, man. I ain't got a pinch. I don't think there's nothing here today. Today is just a dead mission. Hey, so why are the men wars the worst? Yeah, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't be scared of no regular shark either. I handle them with my hands. You know, but like you said, a bull shark or a tiger shark, yeah, I gotta get the hell out of there. But why not the men wars though? He said you rather put your hand in the wasp nest. Sheesh. Oh, the men wars, the jellyfish? Oh, you talking about the jellyfish? Yeah, I bet. Them things, I know they get nasty. You know what they say, man, you gotta have somebody pee on you, brother. First lane safety first, yes sir, always. You're Doomslayer, I appreciate you, brother. Hope you have a blessed evening. Jeez, it went down your freaking down your shirt or your suit. That's crazy. Stinging the shit out of you. That is nuts. But that is right, Jonathan, man. La Beta Allure. The name of the game. I'm trying to get in the game. Trying to see who's trying to play the game. You know? Might be finding no flounder. And I'm skirting the bottom. Skirting the bottom, and I ain't even finding no flounder. So, boy. I think Black Rain might be right when it's like this because it's really not moving like that. So, it's possible that he right, that it's hard for them to breathe. I think today is just a dud. I don't know, man. Let me finish reading some chats. Gabriel, you legit jealous? I know, man. It's beautiful out here. It is beautiful out here, man. Out here on this water. It's a blessing to be out here, brother. It's a blessing to be out here, man. I take advantage of it every chance I get to be out here. Anywhere where I can fish. You know what I mean? It's all beautiful. Right now it's actually kind of ugly, but it is still a beautiful day though. The water's all murky and whatnot, but it's all good. Still a beautiful day. Morgan, we at Main Street Pier in Daytona Beach. Nub after. That's crazy, bro. Covered with jellyfish. So certain parts of the year, our beach out here gets covered with jellyfish where it's like hard to walk. And I don't know how it really works, but I think they can still sting you even while they're dead. So you still kind of don't want to touch them. But our beaches get full of them. And shit, who knows how many there are in the water? You can't really see them. And typically, when they're alive, they'll be below. So you won't even know, I guess. Yeah, you don't want to get stung. But they say you get somebody to pee on you, they'll take the relief away. Or give you some relief from the sting. Yeah, we're in Florida, Morgan, Daytona Beach. I was there at the end of the pier, man. Still ain't getting nothing. But right now, with this wind blowing from the east, I gotta fish a certain way. Otherwise, I'm not even gonna it's gonna put a major bow in my line, and it'll be hard to jig. I wouldn't be able to get to the bottom like that. Because that wind is going to be trying to keep it above, you know what I mean? Like a kite. It'll almost be like kite fishing where the wind is keeping my bait well above the surface with that bow. That bow is just, it's almost like a kite in a sense. The wind catches it and it just keeps pulling it. So I got it right now. I'm kind of restricted how I can fish because of the wind. said it's nutritious. So what you saying? I should eat it? That's what you saying, Jonathan? You saying I should take a good bite? No, I don't have any cut bait. All I have is lures and scent for the lures. That's all I have right now. But to be honest, man, I think I'm about to go ahead and call it because I don't see it really getting any better. I truly don't see it getting any better right now. Conditions are just, the water is horrible. I should have kind of followed my mind, but I don't know what y'all think, man. I should try maybe a small shrimp. We could try a small shrimp for a second. Yeah, this wind is blowing, man. It's making it not fun. I think I'm gonna try a white with some gold flake in it. I'm gonna try a white and gold, small shrimp. See what happens, man. See if we can find something, man. Just try to see if we could just toggle this thing at the bottom and see what they're looking for, man. Because right now it's just not happening, no matter what. But this is probably gonna be my last lure that I try for the evening. If it's not so windy tomorrow, then we'll try it tomorrow. But see what it's talking about. See what happens. Oh, I need to put my battery in. 1 second. Huh? No, that's just the restaurant. They don't.
I think so.
Yeah, they don't rent poles really.
They don't.
Nah.
So I can bring my own pole and fish.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta pay a name.
Nah, you just gotta pay the part. Oh yeah. You ain't got you ain't gotta pay.
What you be catching?
It's all type of fish out here. It's salt water, so ain't no telling what you gonna catch. You know what I mean?
You be on them?
Yeah, I be on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I be on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Throwing on a little lure real quick.
I might have to take that walk back for that.
All right. Yes, sir. All right, let's try this guy out. See what happens with him. This will be my last lure. They don't want to bite, man. Let them be miserable all their lives. Yeah, you never know, Morgan. Might get a sheep's head. Man, I've only caught sheep's head on lure one time though. Weirdest thing ever, and it was at nighttime, which made it even weirder. Yeah, I'm gonna put some sauce on that thing. 1 second, I gotta get him. Put my loop knot on, making sure he can move pretty good. Got that loop knot. I think I'm using I want to say 25-pound leader here. It's not too bad. Should be able to get in a nice fish. Caught big snook on 25. Redfish. Should be able to handle pretty much anything I hook into, as long as it don't run under the pier. Run under the pier, man, we got trouble. We got worries. Which snook are good to do, but got that drag locked on it. Hopefully he don't go too far. And hopefully we catch him right on the edge of the lip, if we do catch one. But I did catch a couple snook out here a couple weeks ago, but they broke me off during that time because I was only using 15 at that time, but I amped it up on them, and guess what? They didn't want to bite. Both of them, I had them whooped too. I had them right down here, right here in this little opening here. I had them there waiting for a drop net. Actually, my drop net was on this side over here, and the dude was running from over here to go get it and bring it to me over here. And during that time, man, the suckers, he spit hook on me. So it actually broke me off. It hit his gills, or he went through the line or something. So lost 2 snook the same exact way. Oh, let's put the secret sauce on there. Put the sauce on there. We don't want to overpower it either. I just like to put a little bit in and spread it out, you know what I mean? Try to evenly coat it to where you can barely even see it on there. But it's on there. They taste it, and it's good. It's typically good for a few casts, so. Typically good for a few casts. We're gonna try to work this guy nice and slow. Yeah, Hurley, you're right. That's where they at. Usually when the high tide kick in, they usually be right up under there. That's half the reason why I'm fishing here. It's half the reason. And I know just that information right there, what you just said. It's the reason why I'm fishing here. No Sir Hayden, no largemouth bass here. No larges here, buddy. I do have a spot though where you can catch bass, snook, and possibly a redfish all in the same water. Crazy. I do have a spot. Andy, man, don't tempt me, brother. I've been wanting to come fish down there for a while. No, that's not a bait max. This is a Yeah, Morgan, it's for all fish species. That particular flavor that I'm using right now is shrimp. So all the species that like shrimp, you could probably, all the species, almost every species like shrimp. If I had to say so, I would say every species like shrimp, no matter what it is. Stingray, I just found out that starfish like shrimp. Even starfish, everything eats the shrimp. What's it called? It's called Procure. Hey Jonathan, man, hey, I'm jealous of you, brother. I'm jealous of you. Who knows in this generation, man, we might not get to retire. So enjoy it up, brother. Enjoy it up, man. I'm happy for you. Robbie, Robbie Harrison, man, we are in Daytona Beach. Preferred bait, I would say live shrimp, and right now sand fleas probably. What's up, boss? How you? Nah, not yet. Nothing. Yeah.
Like an hour time.
Yeah. Yeah, right? That's how it always works. Yeah, it is exactly an hour left. My favorite fish to eat is between snook and flounder, probably a snapper. I don't know, but I'll probably say, I don't know, man, it's hard because they all taste really good. Yeah, the snook is just so pure and white meat, flaky, and flounder kind of got its own little thing going a little bit, but it's also very delicious. And that's all three. But then you got trout. They got their own thing going on a little bit too. Kind of got their own flavor going. But out of those three, though, man, I would say one of those. Love my flounder. Love my snappers. Definitely love some snook. And the good thing about snook, they got very chunky fillets, and the meat is very still like still moist, still juicy, even though it's like a super thick fish. You think that maybe it might get dried out or something, but it doesn't. Really good. It's one of my favorite spots to be, on the pier or a boat, kayak, whatever. But however, with a rod in my hand fishing or in the tree stand. Love my tree stand. How you doing? nothing right yet. Yeah, nothing right now. You right though, Morgan. You right. Everybody got their own life to live for sure. They ain't doing that bad, you know. But certain people do certainly have it better than others. But what I'm really waiting on though, man, for this YouTube. That's why I asked all you guys to, kind of subscribe and do it, do your thing, cause I'm truly trying to make this really right here work. I want to be, fishing every day and doing this type of thing, making content. So it's kind of where I want to be at in the next few years, full time. So I'm just trying to make it work out, but we'll see how it works. If I can't get you guys to subscribe, I can't bring y'all no more videos. And it's not even like you gotta pay for it. But I know some people right now on YouTube are doing memberships and stuff like that. But I don't feel like I've grown enough. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? But I don't feel like I'm at that point where I'm able to do it if I want to. It's there for me to do it. But I just don't feel like I'm at that point yet where I am, supposed to do that. I feel like it's a certain threshold I need to meet before I do that. But that's still optional. You know what I mean? Everything is still free, but only thing is like I'll be doing certain different things with the members. You know what I mean? Giving them exclusive videos, possibly planning a trip with these people if they would like to do so, different things like that. So, he's gonna have his perks, but yeah, definitely have his perks, but still, subscribing is the video's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's free, so you can't beat free. In the world today, man, free is hard to come across. Boy, I tell you, everything costs something. Everything costs something. Boy. So to actually have something that's free, man, is